Often when you're working in InDesign, the actual text has yet to be finalized and you're waiting to receive that from somebody else. But in the meantime, you want to get on and start designing the document. So you need to work with placeholder text. And we can fill a text frame with placeholder text. It's the last but one item under the type menu. Currently it's dimmed, and that's because I don't have my cursor inside a text frame. So I'll tap T to go to my type tool, and I'll make a text frame. I'll make a text frame that is the width of those two columns. Come to the type menu, fill with placeholder text. And you can see that it fills the whole frame. I'll now divide that frame into two columns. InDesign's placeholder text is not the same as lorem ipsum, the classic version of placeholder text. If you want to use that, there is a website, well, there are many websites, but this is one, lipsum.com, and you can specify how many words, paragraphs, etc. you want of lorem ipsum. I'll go with 500 words, generate that, and now I can just swipe over it to copy it, Command or Control C, switch back to InDesign, Command or Control A to select the text that's already there. I'll delete that, Command or Control V to paste in my lorem ipsum. Let me select that and delete it. One other thing about placeholder text, if you hold down the Command or Control key when you choose it from the menu, you get the option of specifying what alphabet you want to use. So for example, if I'm working on a Hebrew book, I can generate Hebrew dummy text. Taking this idea of placeholder content a little bit further, you can create a wireframe of your documents. And you can see here that I have some frames that are red, that have a red X in them, and others that have a blue X. Now I know at a glance that the red X means it's a picture frame or will become a picture frame, and the blue means that it will become a text frame. That's just because of how I am labeling my layers and how I'm color coding my layers. So when it comes time to add content to this, I can convert this frame, which is currently, it's not currently a text frame, but it becomes a text frame as soon as I, with my type tool, just click inside it. And I can now come and choose fill with placeholder text, but so that I can be sure that it will flow or thread to the next column, I will, before I even put any content in it, click in its output and then thread that to the next frame, and then come to fill with placeholder text. And you can see that this text frame is starting at this point below the placeholder for the picture frame, and that's because the picture frame has a text wrap applied to it, which is repelling the text. So this is another way that you might consider working, making wireframes of your document that are color coded, and then you can just go and plug in the relevant content when it's ready.